Hey Ravens, welcome back to Carleton Music Release Radar, where we highlight the music of our students, faculty, and alumni. My name is Rebecca Cowal. I'm an undergraduate music student and social media ambassador for the music program. Today I had the wonderful opportunity of interviewing a recent Carleton Music grad, Conor Veinotte, on his new EP, 4 Years Later. Stay tuned to hear about his vision behind the album and how his time at Carleton influenced the sound and substance of this EP.
I try to speak, but nobody takes me seriously anymore. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, yeah, but that's what armies are for. And failing isn't the falling down, it's the staying down. But why get up at 6 o'clock? Someone's bound to come around.
My name's Conor Veinotte. I graduated from Carleton in June, and I'm a singer-songwriter, so I did the singer-songwriter program at Carleton, and I like all sorts of music, and I play all sorts of music in a few different groups, but my original music's sort of focusing on kind of the country Americana stuff. The new Nashville sound is kind of what I'm going for a little bit, yeah.
You released your debut EP back in July. Can you tell us a bit about the vision and concept behind this album and where it came from?
Yeah, so it was a demo CD that I did for my final project at Carleton. Sort of through my whole time at university, I wanted to do a grad recital. I thought that'd be really cool to put together like a big show and project and everything. But then obviously when COVID started, I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to do what I wanted to do. So I went the demo CD route instead, and I'm pretty glad I did. It was nice to graduate and actually have like a physical something that had my name on it, that showed 4 years of work. Yeah, so that CD, the tracks on that CD were written in my third and fourth year.
How do you think your time at Carleton shaped the sound and substance of this EP?
I think through, the connections I made at Carleton with a whole bunch of different musicians who play all kinds of different styles of music, helped shape the style, and it definitely helped me to get a lot of influences, both with kind of new artists that I hadn't heard before and also influences from my peers as well. I think that was really beneficial. And the style, I just love that style of music, so I kind of knew that that's how I wanted to do it in that style, but make it my own as well, and by having some of my friends record on it as well, we made it our own, so it's like Carleton's version of Americana.
Can you tell us a bit about the recording and writing process behind this EP?
Yeah, it was challenging. And I was worried for a long time that it wasn't actually going to come together. Like I said, we couldn't do a grad recital, but we also couldn't get together to record. We probably could have if it had been done outside of the university, but because it was a project, and Rob Kosh, who engineered it, was working for the university, there were obviously rules that we had to follow, as if we were on campus. So I recorded the scratch tracks at home, and then I sent those tracks off to my brother, who's living in Halifax, and he did the bass parts. And then he sent them back to Ontario, and we had Dylan Roberts play the drums for us. And then from there, they went back to Ottawa, and Ben Kistner played the guitar. And then back home again for Gavin, my brother, to do the keys. And then to Montreal for the pedal steel, and then back to Ottawa again to get all mixed and everything. So it was crazy. We never saw each other. We did the whole thing like across 3 provinces, which was very cool, but stressful as well. It worked out in the end because we ended up going to Dominion Chalmers to record the vocals and the string parts. We kind of got lucky. It fell right into place when we weren't in lockdown. I think we went back into lockdown like a few days afterwards, but we got we managed to record the vocals kind of in that space with the natural reverb, which I think added a lot to the project.
You could give one piece of advice to a first-year music student at Carleton right now, what would that be?
I'd say what I did that I'm really happy about when I was at Carleton is I tried my best to take advantage of as much things that were outside of my comfort zone as I possibly could. So I took a different ensemble every semester for all 4 years, and did my best to go to master classes that were kind of outside of the songwriting and guitar and strings area. And I think that was great because I not only did I learn a lot about styles of music that I wasn't used to or hadn't had much exposure to before, but I also made a lot of connections with musicians, both students and teachers, that I otherwise probably wouldn't have spent very much time with, and wouldn't have had the opportunity to play with. So I think that's a piece of advice that I would have for first and second year students, is to definitely take as much opportunity as you can to diversify your degree, because you have the opportunity to do so. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone.
If I wasn't so scared of heights, I'd buy an airplane and off I'd fly way up to the edge of space. I'd be so cool that she'd wanna stay.
Thank you so much for watching Carleton Music Release Radar. As always, be sure to like and comment on this video, follow us on social media, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interviews and masterclasses to come.
Yeah, but that's what armies are for. And failing isn't the falling down, it's the staying down. But why get up at 6 o'clock? Someone's bound to come around.